So, seeing how Shrek has turned 20, as of the time I'm recording this video, I thought I get to talk about the movie. It's my first time watching this in like 9 or 10 years. Holy cow. Because throughout that time span, I thought Shrek was like in between this, like, those 10 years, like, from 2011 to right now, I thought that Shrek was a terrible movie. Like, I thought the songs by Smash Mouth weren't all that good. I didn't like Shrek. Like, I don't know, I just didn't like it. But now watching the movie on Hulu, and like for its 20th anniversary, I decided I'll do it. Besides, like, I told my friends at lunch one time, like, that I don't like Shrek, and they're like, "What? You don't like Shrek?" No. And over the years, like, I've tried to avoid any songs from Smash Mouth that are from Shrek, like All Star and I'm a Believer. But now watching this movie, I want to take all those things back, because this movie is awesome. I mean, yeah, I like Shrek. Shrek is now a really great movie. I like it. This is the best time, like, this is the best viewing I've had of Shrek. It beats my childhood viewings. Because, like, I'm now an experienced filmmaker, and I understand some things that I didn't get when I was younger. Like, not just the inappropriate humor, but some other details, like Mirror telling Farquaad that Fiona is an ogre. Yeah. Arguably the best character in the movie is Donkey. I mean, Eddie Murphy is just pure gold as Donkey. Like, he's got some things like, "Parfait is the most delicious thing on the whole damn planet." And he's like, "You know what, everybody likes parfait." Oh, man. He's a funny character, and Eddie Murphy knocks it out of the park. As well as Mike Myers as Shrek. I mean, the one line he said that had me dying laughing, like, that had my sides hurting, was, "What are you doing in my swamp?" I mean, I just saw that and I was like, I couldn't stop laughing. The delivery was so amazing. And also, what's his name? Scarflick Productions. He brought up a good point, that this is the only Shrek movie where it does sound like that Cameron Diaz is trying. I mean, watching the movie, she has this, like, spunk attitude of hers, and it's something none of the others have. I mean, the music is also great. Like, I want to take back every negativity I said about Smash Mouth songs for this movie. Like, All Star just fits the tone that this movie's going for. Because, I mean, a lot of people know this, but for those who don't, this movie is supposed to be like a revenge piece to Disney. Because Jeffrey Katzenberg, who helped usher in the Disney Renaissance, left Disney. He, Steven Spielberg, and someone else, David Geffen, found DreamWorks out of revenge for Disney. Like, DreamWorks was like a middle finger to Disney, and so they tried ripping them off. Like, Ants and Bugs Life came out the same year, and then came along Shrek, which is supposed to be the anti-Disney movie. I mean, like, just go watch Scalefrick Production. Sorry if I said its name wrong. Scalefrick Productions video on why Shrek is such an enduring classic. And if I have a minor issue with the movie, I now do, and it's one that people have an issue with this film too. It's the misunderstanding trope. There's a lot of tropes I don't like. The three main tropes I don't like are the fish out of water scenario, the liar reveal, and the misunderstanding trope. I mean, it's just a minor little issue, but I mean, just everything else, just, like, there's so much more positive, and there's just very, very little to no negative. The ending, oh man, it's amazing. I love like Eddie Murphy's performance on "I'm a Believer." I mean, it was just amazing. And then like the score, like when Fiona reveals her ogre form to Shrek, like, oh, that's so amazing. I love music like that. Interesting thing to know is that comedian Chris Farling was originally signed on to voice Shrek, but sadly he passed away in 1997. So the next year they brought in Mike Myers to record his lines, and he did. But then after he watched a rough edit back in February of 2000, he wanted to redo it. This time with a Scottish accent, and so they had to redo around $4 to $5 million worth of animation to incorporate this accent. I think that's amazing. Like, it showed how much they cared about this project. And after that, Steven Spielberg sent Myers a letter thanking him for caring so much about the character and that it helped improve the movie. Although, if you want to hear Shrek without a Scottish accent, go watch the digital errors on the DVD release. Because, like, that was done around October of 1999. And it's in the section Fuzzy Donkey. I also appreciate how, like, this movie, it's allowed to swear. I mean, you have Shrek says stubborn jackass, and then you have the Bad Reputation song. Yeah, and this is one of the reasons like why people like a whole lot of people know DreamWorks. It's mainly because of their crude humor, like with Shrek. But that's not the only thing Shrek is about. I mean DreamWorks. They also like have a brilliant way of making sequels for the most part. I mean, look at Kung Fu Panda 2 and Shrek 2. Fine pieces of art. I don't know if I would call How to Train Your Dragon 2 a piece of art. Like, I haven't seen it, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, I have to see it to see if it is a piece of art. I mean, the whole How to Train Your Dragon trilogy I need to see. Anyways, Shrek is an iconic masterpiece. And when it was when this was announced that this would be going into the Library of Congress last November, I was like, what? Shrek is going in there? But now, it deserves to be in there alongside Dark Knight and Clockwork Orange. Shrek is amazing. I want to take back everything I've said, every negativity I've said about Shrek over the past decade or so, because I just love this movie now. As in the trailer says, everyone needs a little Shrek. They got a big one.